Hey Brian, Slasher and Suits, what's going on, dudes? It Chapter 2, one of my most anticipated movies all 2019. In fact, I've been anticipating this movie for about 2 years, ever since I heard they were just going to make the It movie with the kids, so a couple of years, I guess. I started reading that book way back then, and I still haven't finished that motherfucker. Alright, it's a big ass thick book, man. We call that is a prison book. If you go to prison, I'll finish that book. Alright, but I guess not till then. And I don't know, man, maybe it's too early to tell, but I think I like this one a little bit better than the first one, man. It's like, dude, we have Professor X. And the cast is just great. Professor X. We got Barry, HBO's Barry. Bill Hader's in this, dude. He's funny as hell. This one's more funnier and bigger body count. We got the Thing Head made an appearance in this. We had a house eating itself like Poltergeist. We had a couple of movie tie-ins. And fine-ass Jessica Chastain. She butters my bread for sure. So, subscribe here for more new movie kill counts. And let's get to this good Pennywise kills. Whoa, so first off the bat, Pennywise kills a gay guy. It's like, wow, we are really going there right away. And this was in the book. So I think there was like a trial in the book and everything about them throwing the gay guy off the bridge. Like the clown star like made him do it and everything. But this was just, I guess they beat up this gay guy, threw him off the bridge, and then Pennywise like, all right, cool, I'll kill him anyway. And it was nice and brutal. And his boyfriend went to try to save him, but the clown just opened up his big jaws with the 100 teeth like rows like a shark and just ate that fool's heart out. It was pretty cool and gory, and it would set the mood. And then Mike showed up and he was like, come home, man, I want that rematch, dude. Let's run this back.
Something happens to you when you leave this town. The farther away, the hazier it all gets. But me, I never left. I remember all of it.
Yeah, so this guy, he's the designated driver of the bunch. He's the only one who remembers everything. Like, everybody went their own ways and partied hard, and he's the only, like, one who remembers everything that happened. Because once you leave that city, people forgot everything. So, and he's also the one, like, hit him up. I guess, like, a Facebook group and everything, right? Like, doom, notifications, it's back, you better hurry up. You promised, y'all. You promised to go back and help me, dude. Help me.
We made an oath.
I swear. If it isn't dead, if it ever comes back, we'll come back to it.
This fucker had abs too, man. I saw this with my girl and she just chow. And then it made like all the other ladies like in the audience do it too. Like she was the first one to start a wave at a baseball game. Like, ah, fuck. One man, the fat one grew up like hunky. Like, I guess, dude, like a handsome man. Like, alright, man, if you're fat as a kid, that's when your metabolism is supposed to work really well. And then you pulled off being skinny as an adult. You know what? Good for you, dude. Cut out those carbs, right? One of the losers doesn't make it to the reunion, dude. He hears the news about, hey, why don't you come back and face it with me, man? Help us out like the old gang back together. He was so traumatized, he's like, nope, I'm gonna check out. And slit his wrist in the bathtub, man. Killed yourself and let the whole crew down, dude. Like, at least stick in it for your homies, man. If you're wondering who Stanley is, Stanley was the Jew kid. So there you go.
Miss Kirsch, are these your family?
My father came to this country with $14 in his pocket.
What did he do, Mrs. Kirsch?
My father joined the circus.
That old lady was such a Trump voter. She, my father had $14, didn't want no handout from, like, Obama. I was like, make America great again, right, old lady? That's pretty authentic, old lady. Pennywise keeps up with his politics. So they have a plan. So each member of the loser club has to go back into their past and get a token so they can perform the ritual of Chud. So it's like this Indian thing. So Beverly goes back to her old white trash apartment and everything. And now her dad's dead, so that's cool because he was a piece of crap anyway. And she got that Amber Fires sort of postcard thing that actually she thought Bill wrote, but it was actually Ben. But now he's grown up and hot. Yeah, you have to know something's up. Like, if you go, I bet money, go to your old apartment they used to live at and be like, oh, can I come inside? No, I used to live here. They'd be like, you don't live here no more, motherfucker. Kick rocks.
I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you? Are you still his little girl, Beverly? Are you?
But it was so cool. In Beverly's one, we got to see, like, the actor, Bill Skarsgård. It was so cool. It was like seeing Freddy Krueger without his makeup and everything. You're like, wow, that was Freddy before? Or, like, it's an alien, but it crash landed to Earth, and maybe it just went, hey, fuck it, I'll be a clown because of this guy, right? Who knows?
Hello.
Yeah, at this point, this movie's like, I don't give a fuck. We are killing children in this. Oh my god, man. No boundaries, this one, dude. Even more brutal. Love it. So, Pennywise lures a young girl down there, and oh, it's so sad that she has a birthmark, and she's so sensitive about it. And he's like, come here, I'll make sure it goes away. And he tricks her and bites her, and oh, man, I hate Pennywise for you. Damn that Pennywise, dude. It's even more sadder to me than George's death because, oh, man, just a little girl in her birthmark and he had to use that to go get her. Like, Georgie, don't stick your fucking hand in the gutter, man. You should know better.
Wow. We can't let it happen again.
Hello?
Gary!
Oh man, the little boy who lives in Billy's old house, he gets it. Oh, it's like, wow, this movie's really going there. We're killing kids now. And he also taunted Billy by like, oh, well, you failed with George and you're going to fail with this kid. And he really tried like, oh, tell your parents you got to move away, do all that. His stutter came back and, man, James McAvoy just did such a good job in here too, dude. It's like Bill Hader brought the last, but he was really good in his role too, man. Bang up job by everybody. And that kill was awesome. You got a little bit of good scares, and it was a big old blood gush and everything. It was totally crazy and cool, man. Loved it.
Hello. Please.
See, like in the first one, Pennywise gave him back his knife. And he also does that as a grown-up. Like, he finds him in the mental institution. He's still locked up in there for killing his dad in the part one. And he eventually breaks him out, man. Not like a file in the birthday cake like cartoons. I guess like he sort of like twists everything around. Like he has the fence cut and picks him up in a car and everything, dude. It was nuts. So Henry kills a patient on the way out too. Slits his throat. And then gets out in the world and then attacks Mike and everything, stabs Eddie in the face, but then once he's attacking Mike, you know who gets the best of him? Fucking Barry did. Bill Hader gets him with an axe. Yeah, and I don't get why it was really him. Like, for my money, I want Ben to kill him, because Ben, got super jacked and everything, like UFC fighter, kicked Henry's face off and broke his neck. That would have been cool, and he picked on him as a kid, but, there you go, that's how it played out.
You lied. And I died. You lied. And I died.
Yeah, Yeah, so the losers gotta go back into the sewers and everything, and they get to the point they do the ritual of Chud. It doesn't work, and then they all end up in their own Freddy Krueger sort of nightmare deals. Oh man, she's so crazy, filled with blood. I love that scene. It's like that bathroom stall where that bully girl always tried to get at her and everything starts filled up with blood. James McAvoy, Billy, goes down into the basement and Georgie's there and everything. He gotta confront like his regrets and everything about it. Everything was coming full circle and I loved it. And then the scary doors came back. This was so funny, dude, because they're like, whoa, 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 he's trying to trick us. We're going to go to not scary, but not very scary because he's trying to trick us. It's like the opposite. But then they went to not scary at all, was a little dog, and that was hilarious. That was the best, funniest moment of the whole movie. Fuck, Eddie, you almost made it, dude. You get impaled by Pennywise near the end at one of his, like, spider legs and everything. Oh, man, you almost made it. And it was sort of like he was, like, gun-shy most of the whole time. Like, he was the most scared member of the losers. But he found the guts and courage to believe that spear in his hand would really affect Pennywise. And I guess that really diminished his fear. And it was like one of the death blows to be killing Pennywise. So his trick sort of did it. And he went out on his shield and went out like a warrior. Viva la raza, Holmes. Alright, so Pennywise dies, man. He doesn't make it. And I think he wanted sort of die. So they do the ritual, and the ritual doesn't work. And he's like a big old spider. And I don't know who's still saying the miniseries is better, because that spider looked like shit in 1990. This is actually like a big old spider with the clown face on it. And they just show how not afraid they are of him and everything. It shrinks him all the way down to size. They take his heart out of his chest. They all get their hands on it and rip it to shreds. So could he be dead just like momentarily? And then we get another It Chapter 3 in 27 more years? I'm totally down for it. Alright, so the total kill count is 6. If you count, so 5 people, 1 Pennywise. He's not a person, but I guess you count him because that fucker's dead. Good for him. And he's just become so iconic now, man. This movie really puts it over the top. You gotta put him up there with Freddy Krueger and Jason and all of them now, man. And there's so much to cover. The book is 1,150 pages, man. That is the Bible, dudes. That's such a thick book. So you know what? I'm going to make some more It videos and everything. I hope if you guys like, just stick around. We'll get all to it. I'll compare the deaths, the remake. Let's talk about what they could do for Chapter 3. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. And I'll catch you dudes later. Later, dudes.